The one thing that would be really helpful is if everyone can hear him. So, a little bit of shush would be greatly appreciated. Conor McGregor, there are so many places that we can start. Let me start with the obvious. This is your first interview since you created history. What was it like to create history?
That night was 28 years of hard work. That night was my entire life's work. It took me 28 years to get to that night, and it was a monumental occasion for me to raise those two belts. They didn't even want to give me the second belt in the octagon, so I knew something was coming after it. But it was a historic moment for me, a historic moment for the people that have been following me on this journey since the beginning. Up north as well, early days after the crazy following up north. It just started, even like when I used to fight, it was like shows in like Letterkenny, like all these small shows I used to fight on. And the same people kept showing up and showing support before I reached any kind of height. So the support I've had out here has been absolutely unbelievable. So that night in New York was for everyone that supported me all the way through.
Conor, these people are your people. So, can you tell these people, because you've just gone and got your pro boxing license from California, and it just so happens that this is the first official response to that, can you tell them what's next? And is Floyd Mayweather really on the radar?
Look, originally what happened was Floyd called me out. That's originally what happened. I don't care about Floyd. I don't give a fuck about Floyd. I don't fear no man under no rules here. So I'm sitting there minding my own business, dominating, crew fighting, and Floyd calls me out and leaks a rumor that we're supposed to fight or something like that. But what it done was, it opened up my eyes a little bit. I was like, well, hold on, maybe I can pursue this. Maybe I can pursue the boxing side. Maybe there's something there. So we went to it. We were in the background with negotiations, and look, we'll see what happens. Now I have my boxing license. Now it's their move now. You know, I've presented myself here, I have the boxing license. Since I've got that boxing license, Floyd's fat manager came out and was like, Floyd's in the Bahamas, he doesn't care about Conor. I was like, well, I don't give a fuck about Floyd either. If you don't want this fight, that's no problem. Because other than the Manny Pacquiao numbers, other than the Floyd Manny Pacquiao pay-per-view numbers, gate numbers, I hold all the numbers. Other than that, we're Floyd. So I don't need Floyd. But I do not need him. So I have the boxing license. I'm also in something going on with the UFC. They're trying to strip me. I was like, well, I ain't stripped. Yeah, I still got that belt. That belt's still in my home right now. I'm still the two-weight world champion. Someone's got to protect that on me. I see articles. I see stuff online. But I don't see the belt not in my presence. The belt is right there. There's two world champions in my home.
Can you help the crowd, because there's so many of them are UFC informed fans tonight, and the question I was repeatedly asked this evening, Conor, before you left was, can you ask him, was he stripped of the belt or did he relinquish it? And please don't hit me.
Eddie's still unconscious, what's her name? Eddie fought last week. That belts are mine. Whatever they want to say, they can say, oh, well, we took the belt, but now it's this guy's belt. You can play with those fake belts all you want. The real Jose was KO'd, Eddie was KO'd. You're looking at the two-weight world champion. That's it. I'll say to the UFC, and I love the company. You're fooling nobody. With that. But best of luck to them. I don't know. I still got them belts. Someone's got to come take them belts out of me physically. Not online, not through a keyboard. The keyboard warriors trying to take them belts. You gotta take them belts on me physically if you want to come get them. So.
That's a pretty straight answer from a pretty straight talking guy. You mentioned Floyd Mayweather's manager there. I was reading today, I'm going to quote him directly. He said that, let's get real here. If, and it is a big if Conor McGregor were ever to get into a ring with Floyd Mayweather, Floyd, and I quote, would beat his ass. Now what do you say to that?
Fuck Floyd's manager! Fuck Floyd's manager! Tell him to come say it to me face! I've got the boxing license. Now Floyd's in the Bahamas. He was just there a minute ago. And I get the boxing license, he's gone. Look, Floyd's a phenomenal boxer. It's a different craft for me to go in to do this. But if, with correct preparation, if I took out my jiu-jitsu training, my wrestling training, my kickboxing training, if I took out all those different disciplines and focused with the work ethic that I have solely on the sport of boxing, there's no telling what I could give. I would not go in there just to show up. I go in there to knock him out. And that's it. He can be hit. He's been hit before. Age waits for no man also. So I know they know that. I know the size is on my side. I know the reach is on my side. I know the youth is on my side. So there's a lot to lose for them, so that's why they're scrambling. McGregor got the boxing license. Oh, Floyd's in the Bahamas years ago. They're scrambling right now, but that's okay. I'll leave them scrambling. I've got some other boxing opportunities, some potential opponents in mind, some previous Floyd opponents. I can bring in anyone in the game, so we'll see what happens.
I think I might know the answer to this one, but Paulie Malignaggi, unlike the 5-weight world champion that's Floyd Mayweather, the 2-time world champion, he called you out today and he got rather aggressive. He says, would you let him know that I'm going to box the beard off him? What's your response to Malignaggi? Is he on the radar or is that a possibility?
Who the fuck is that guy? I don't know who the fuck that is, but I'll slap the nose out if he ever makes me come back again.
He says he's up for anything tonight, right? So I'm coming through the crowd tonight. I do this rather reservedly, but a young lady handed me a piece of paper. She said, don't open that until you're on the stage. And when you get on the stage, would you read this out to Conor McGregor? I have no idea what's in it, but I know that you're prepared for anything. Hi, Conor. I know that as well as being an excellent fighter, you're a pretty hot plumber. Any chance, it says here, you can pop round to my house and fix a leak? P.S. I live just around the corner. Joanne, 24 and single. You started out life all we can pop around and make a leak. Joanne, if you're out there, he's answered the question. He says he can pop around and make a leak. Look, that leads me on seamlessly to my next point, because obviously not only is this man creating history in the octagon, but he's just about to become a dad. So Joanne, park that thought. But some of the boys, Joanne, might help you out of the lake. Conor, I'd better ask you about becoming a dad, and there's a lot of speculation out there, especially on the internet, that you might take a break. You might take a break from it. A, how much are you looking forward to becoming a dad? Because I know you're very much a family man. And B, could you take a step back?
I'm very excited about it. I'm scared of telling that now, but I'm excited. There's been so much going on. Like, the fight was only wrapped up, and then I've got a million people on the MMA side calling me out, saying this and saying that, in the welterweight division, in the lightweight division, in the featherweight division. Then I've got the UFC trying to strip me, then this whole boxing thing, and then at the same time I've got my family coming in May. So look, I'm just trying to take it all in, stay training over the holidays, but have a good time. That's why I come here. I come here to have a good time with the Belfast, just to enjoy life. I've been working so hard for the past, man, I've been grinding my whole life, so I'm just gonna keep training away. and take every day as it comes. So I'm looking forward to the birth of my child. I don't know what else to say. It's going to be a special occasion for me, so I look forward to it.
Okay, guys, you said you take a question from the floor. I know this man's been in all night. Well, your man here, right? What's your name, sir?
Matthew Vernon.
Matthew, what's your question for Conor McGregor?
What would you say to up-and-coming fighters?
Conor, will your message to up-and-comer fighters?
I'd say work hard, stay focused, believe in yourself, and listen to nobody but yourself. That's it. If I listen to the amount of times that I've been counted out or doubted, I'd lose count. So stay focused, believe in yourself, focus on your craft, stay positive, and watch everything done good. And that's what I do.
Conor, I'm going to take one from yourself.
Conor, you used to sort of not enjoy grappling at the start of your career. Now you've got used to it. What's your biggest challenge for fighting backs now, or what do you think?
What do you find most difficult? You used to enjoy grappling at the start of your career. You used to not enjoy grappling, but what's the biggest challenge now?
You know, grappling has been a learning experience for me my whole career. It was I started stand-up, I started with kickboxing originally, then I moved to boxing. But then I fell in love with the sport of jiu-jitsu and the art of grappling. It's a phenomenal discipline to be able to isolate a man and shut him down just with movement and no strikes. So it's something that's just grown. I don't know. I love training. I love preparing. I love preparing for a contest. It calms me. Preparing to fight and fighting calms me, and that's something I'll probably be doing until the day I go out. So.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we get 2 world champs for the price of 1. Will you invite onto the stage Spanish world champion? Michael Conor. Michael. You two guys park yourselves there, and I'll ask a very quick question of both of you. So, so Conor, let me ask you this question for his advantage. He's just signed up with one of the biggest motors in the sport of boxing. He's just moved to LA. What's your advice on how he cracks America and how to remain focused?
I don't want to say how to crack America. Who gives a fuck about America? Go in and be who you are. You always hear crack America. It comes across. The Americans can see that. Go in and be you. You know what it is. Go in and fight. What happened after that robbery in the Olympics? You were yourself. For that brief moment that you were robbed in the Olympics, you were yourself. You sucked the finger up, you were who you were around your own people. That's the way to be. Be who you are. Let the fire in you go down. Train hard. I don't gotta tell you to train hard. You're a hard worker, you're a successful amateur boxer, you're climbing into the pro ranks. I don't gotta sit here and say, hey kid, hit the bag 3 times a week. You know what I mean? I just gotta tell you, go out and be yourself. Take no shit. You know what I mean? Go out and take no shit.
Michael, it sounds like sounded nice. I guess 3 years ago, no disrespect to Conor, he is the new era. That said, you have a massive amateur career behind you. Can you get to where he is within your chosen sport?
Yeah, 100%. I agree with everything Conor said. Be yourself, and that's what I'm happy doing for the last a lot of years. So, you know, I was 3 years old, you know, and so you're starting to you're gonna keep up the work. Before I took up the work, and I did that also. I did that within 3 years.
I tell you what, you don't even notice it happening. Honestly, you don't even notice this. This just happens overnight. Like you go from being in the gym not being recognized and then you can't walk down the street. It just happens. So you just keep your head down, stay working, take no prisoners in there. That's the main thing, go in and take no prisoners. Let the whole division that you're in know what you're coming to do, and then go out and follow what you've said. Go and do it. And the rest falls into place. And that's how no doubt, Michael, you're a solid boxer. You brought your Conor Wallace when we could start with. He was a phenomenal help for me, Conor Wallace. a long, rangy, fast boxer. There's a skilled boxers down here. You know what I mean? The sky's the limit. You just gotta stay focused. It's almost like you can't crack it, and then all of a sudden it just happens. You go in and you be yourself, you get that win, and then there's no stopping you. You've got good backing behind you. And the sky's the limit. I look forward to following your career all the way. It's been great to know you. It's been great. I want to say thank you for bringing was to me as well on that day and helping me with the Diaz Federation. And I'm very excited for your pro career. I can't wait to watch it unfold. Katie was phenomenal last week or the other week. Paddy was in a mad situation at Paddy Barnes and we got another month. My coach John was like, come down and teach you some taking on the bench. He would have sprawled that, smacked that guy real quick. But I'm excited to see how all you guys, how all your pro career progresses. And I'm with you all the fucking way. If this boxing, I told you this before, if this boxing license thing goes in, whether it's Floyd or whether it's not, whether it's one of those five guys up there, I'll be organising the undercard, I'll be organising the card, and I'll do exactly what I've done for the Irish in the UFC. I'll kick down that door and get them in and give them that break.
Who in here thinks that on my debut Madison Square Garden, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, walking it with me, carrying the tricolour, should be Conor McGregor.
The making. And Michael and Conor, when you win another UFC at the third weight and you win your first world title, maybe both of you will come back to the Devilish Force. Michael Conor, folks, we've got a couple of minutes. We've got a couple of minutes just to wrap things up. Michael Conor, thank you very much. And I'm going to wrap things up, Conor, by asking you about the remarkable journey that you have come on. From a young kid who first walked into a gym at 10, 11, 12, said to your dad, look, forget the football, boxing's where it's at. Your advice to the young people in here tonight in the city of Belfast, which is so many storied fighters, how do you get there?
I tell you what, look around you. Look with the people that you're currently coming up with. Look at your trainers, your coach, your gym, and believe in that. Believe in your surroundings. If you celebrate your surroundings, you will be celebrating success. So many people look to America even when the guy was like, how do you break America? Who cares about that? Celebrate your surroundings. Celebrate where you come from. Celebrate your people. Wear your nation's colours with pride. That is the secret. That's what I say. I'm not letting your kid in the gym right now hitting the bag every day of the week. Not to be thinking of how can I get to America for good sparring, or how can I get to this place because this is the real place. No, where you're at is the real place. Make it the real place. Celebrate your surroundings.